The purpose of this final board report is to review the financial and market performance during the second year of Index Incorporated's operations. We will also assess our business strategies, review significant events that impacted our company, analyze the market and competition, explain our strategies for the future, and discuss what lessons we have learned throughout this experience. Our fifth quarter started on a high note. We peaked. Although we were not number one, we were able to sell over 2,000 units. This is where our company became overconfident. We saw the demand but didn't take the necessary steps to keep the demand or increase it for the next quarters, which resulted in our downfall. Our business plan stated that we would open up in Sao Paulo, yet we did not. We tried to focus on the markets in which we had already established, yet we didn't think about the idea that we would be oversaturating the market with the same product. We also stated we would invest more in R&D, but we did not. We believed the market would prefer our products, but we did not foresee that other companies would be investing so heavily in research and development. We were told not to be afraid of debt, and the bank loan was there to help, yet we stayed away from the idea, inevitably resulting in emergency loans. Had we gone into debt, we would have used the money for research and development. In quarter 6, our company had to take out an emergency loan for failing to adapt to the market. We anticipated a high demand for our product, but didn't think about everyone else's efforts to dominate the market. While forecasting for a high demand for our product, we believed our company was doing financially well, yet we didn't test our pro forma cash flow simulation to see what the result would be if we didn't have a high demand. In quarter 7, we received an even bigger emergency loan due to our inability to meet market needs and once again anticipating a high demand on our old, lower-priced, outdated products.
While there are many environmental factors that contributed to establishing our brands and maximizing profits, competition was the largest driver in how we reacted to the market pressure. To maintain our competitive edge, we had to veer slightly from our business plan to adapt to what our competitors were producing and what consumers were wanting. We made sure to offer a variety of different makes and models in order to cover all demographics and consumer reach. Another factor that comes into play is the social forces of the different markets. With our 3 cost-varying products, Workhorse, Traveler, and Mercedes, it is important to take into consideration the income, lifestyle, and preferences of the consumers and ensure that we tailor our products to best suit their needs. Each quarter, we made sure to evaluate the consumers were willing to pay and what features were the most important to them, and we made adjustments where needed. This resulted in having top-rated brands in quarter 5. Initially, Index offered competitive pricing as well as offering rebates for all our products. However, as we began to grow in our market share, we increased the pricing on several of our products. This led to a decrease in demand, and we had to readjust our pricing going forward into quarters 5 and 6. Our brands were forced to stay up to date with the latest technology, so we invested in research and development to find the newest and best options for our consumers. During quarter 4, we invested in research and development and implemented those features into our products during quarter 5. This helped improve our brand judgment. However, we did not take advantage of the benefits of research and development in the future, and this negatively impacted our overall performance. We also failed to introduce a new product into the marketplace during year 2, resulting in an overall loss of market share. Our main goal was to offer consumers easy-to-use computers at an affordable price, and we feel we did this effectively. However, we do have room for improvement moving into the future.
Entering into the second year of business from quarter 5 through quarter 7, we anticipated that competition would be high and that our competitors would be making adjustments of their own to stay relevant within the industry. In previous quarters, we were leading with a large chunk of the market share, but as each new quarter approached, new product developments were needed to be made in order to stay in line with the competition. We decided to focus on the Mercedes brand as we entered into quarter 5 to help increase our overall market share. By stretching our resources to reach all markets, which includes Workhorse, Mercedes, and Travelers, our company faced significant decrease in market share from quarter 5 to quarter 6, as we dropped from 2nd overall down to 4th overall. Unfortunately, we were unable to meet demand in quarter 4, which resulted in a loss of 210 customers and had an impact on our demand and ill will moving into quarter 5. However, we were able to make adjustments and improve the net demand by quarter 5. In quarter 6, our market demand and market share ending our market demand at 2,700 units and total market share to 12.36%. Although we invested in some research and development in quarter 4 and implemented the research and development in quarter 5, we did not invest in the right research and development. Index Incorporated invested in research to slim laptop and ultra-fast computer power for the Mercedes segment. We also did not partner with other companies through R&D licensing that limited our potential to make products customers wanted. We tried to adjust our world market advertisement by modifying our ads and placing ads in our competitors' media placements, which increased our spending expenses from $100,500 in quarter 4 to $148,000 for both quarter 5 and quarter 6. Through the simulation, we bought market research when it was available. The market research helped the team become competitive by understanding what our competitors were doing.
With every simulation, our team learned something new about entering into new markets and creating new products. It was an eye-opener to be able to see how consumers would react to our computers with each quarter. We created either less than our consumers wanted or ended up creating more than our consumers demanded throughout the simulation. There are many things we as a business could have done better, and for the next few quarters, we would invest in our future. In other words, focused on research and development in order to make our products our consumers would want. We would purchase more ad placements in selected markets in order to gain awareness of our consumers and create brand awareness. Index Incorporated would look to create new brands that appeal to consumers and focus on longevity, meaning stay in line with our competition and the new technology that is developed. With regards to marketing, we would focus on the 4 Ps: price, placement, product, promotion, in order to ensure our product is marketed to the right target audience, in this case, the workhorse, traveler, and Mercedes segments. The new strategy for Index Incorporated is to create new computer brands that consumers want at an affordable price versus leading competitors. With the increased high volume of consumers or newly developed products, Index Incorporated will generate new demand for a different target segment.
We learned that running a business is a difficult and time-consuming process, and that we all have to work together to make tough decisions to make our company profitable. Our workhorse computer did well until we changed the pricing and didn't invest in research and development. In the future, we will invest in more research and development to improve our computers. We also did not have research and development licensing with other companies, which is something we would do in the future.
In the beginning of the simulation, there was low productivity because of a lower salary. We increased our workers' salary, which greatly increased productivity. We had too few brands, so in the future we will create new and improved brands in order to enter the market with different products. We opened up 3 markets and a web center. In the future, we'll open up all 4 markets sooner than we did on this one. We only started with 2 basic computers.
In quarter 4, we created a 3rd computer, but we were too late in the game. We didn't realize that we were supposed to branch out to all the other segments. We tried to remedy this by creating Mercedes segment, but we did it too late, and the competitors that had Mercedes from the start dominated that market. In the future, we will create all 3 types of computers from the start and improve on them throughout the simulation. Index Incorporated will diversify products in the future so that there are more options for consumers to choose from.